What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? So let's jump in and get this daily increase going, all right? So this is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. I have no idea where that silence came from, guys. This is going to be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that 9th house placement. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for that 9th house. But guys, even with that being said, these are general messages. So please just take what resonates and let bless someone else with the past. There's a lot trying to come in already, instantly. Yes. There's a decision that you're having to make right now, Sagittarius, but there's something that you're meant to be observing in the present moment that is going to give you the leg up in making this decision here. I don't really feel like whatever it is that you're observing, I don't feel like that you're meant to give this a reaction. I feel like that you're meant to just be poised and do some introspection on what you have observed and allow that to be the guiding light, okay? Moving you forward. It's like looking at this breathe card, I'm getting the energy of just remember what it is that you've asked for. And just take observance as things are shifting in your life. To notice if this is to notice how your manifestation, your request is coming into reality, how it's coming into fruition. There's something there about that. At the bottom of the deck, we do have fork in the road. We have a major decision, and we've got by the book here. So structure is needed in processing this here decision here. We have mending behind that in co-create. I feel like that there's an understanding of why you have to collaborate with someone, why something has to be mended in order to have forward movement. Let's see. What's going on here for the sign of Sagittarius, Spirit? What's going on here for the sign of Sagittarius? Alright, Spirit, what's going on here for Sagittarius for this daily increase? What's going on for my sexy Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. The 6 of Swords, 6 of Angels here. Transition, major transitioning happening here, Sag. At the bottom of the deck with the Page of Wands. So this is definitely some communication coming in. You could be receiving some sort of information about travel. But most importantly, for the majority of Sagittarius, this is about this particular Page of Wands. I think I said Page of Swords, but it's the Page of Wands, guys. It's labeled curiosity, and that's that about, and then this is transition here. So everything that's coming in to you at this time, it's asking you to don't discount it because of something that has taken place in the past, or because I was just having a conversation. And it's understood that we are meant to learn from our past experiences, right, Sag? Understood. However, some of those understandings and the way that we process it and the way that they end up sitting with us, they really do sit like distrust issues. So I asked my friend, I was like, so that means that there's an automatic level of distrust when dealing with people with you. And they didn't deny it. Right? So it's like, and then we have to take into, if we're going to deal with a level of distrust with someone, that distrust, it then navigates our actions in the way that we show up here. So Spirit is saying, whereas some of your experience, look at this nagging gnat. I got a banana peel. But this, Spirit is asking you to put down the preconceived notions of anything that has taken place in the past. Not because it's not meant to teach you something or anything like that. But just because you were meant to learn something from it, it doesn't mean that it can shade or cloud your perception moving forward. Because there's something that's going to need you to be open here, Sagittarius. Let's move forward. Yeah, the opportunities are something to do with the past. The past. The challenge. The Hierophant. The teacher. Clarity. So there could be some Taurus from the past. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Taurus, but I definitely feel like that there's someone from the past that you're gaining clarity on, and it's almost like you're really learning something from this person, but because of the past that you had with this person, it could be hard for you to take in the gems coming from this person. The way through this challenge, the Seven of Pentacles, contemplation. You get to decide, you know what I'm saying? Like what they say is not the final say. You do get to weed through that. But there is a need to assess this from a long-term perspective. You know what I'm saying? Yes, live in this present moment, but also know that there are things that pay off in the long run here in this situation. That's been coming up a lot here, Sag. Be curious, making sure that you're looking and asking the questions that will affect the future. Asking the questions in the present moment that will affect the future. Yeah, the Ten of Swords here. This is the Ten of Angels. This here is labeled surrender. And cut away. Put an ending to those things, except so the Seven of Pentacles is contemplation. So the way through this is to really look back at the past and really cut away what is not really, like the lessons that you have stored and continuously plant it and reap harvest from. It's like at this point in the game they're no longer yielding a harvest, so it's time to cut those ways of being away, or those things away, because it's no longer serving a purpose. It may not be easy, but it is asking you to surrender to this, because there is some type of transitioning that is happening here. And then poise just moved here, so there's definitely something about growth, activation, creation. I definitely feel like that it's like you're not going backwards, but it may feel as if that way, because there's still a lesson from the past. And I feel like that with the lesson, there's also some unhidden treasures, that there's treasures underneath this lesson here, but the lesson is stored in the past though. So let's see. Alright, Sagittarius, so if you're still with me at 8:23 in, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Guys, it does help circulate these messages to other Sagittarians in need, as well as just give your readers some feedback. I feel really spaced out, but I actually feel really grounded. So there's something about being spaced out energy. But anyways, so yes, let's jump in and see how this message relates to your money and career. Loan approved, internship, competition. I definitely feel like there's going to be some type of increase if you've wanted, if you've put in to be approved for a loan. I do feel like you get approved. I also feel like that there's like some type of entry level position here that you're approved for, but it's a very competitive field. But it's going to bring in some unexpected income here. There's also something the Spirit is wanting you to know about your side hustle. There's something about your side hustle. There will be an increase in income there if you're able to do that multitasking. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that there's some type of internship or something, there's some type of entry level position that is competitive, but I do feel like that you are approved for that. And I feel like that in order to overcome the competition, there is a need to maybe, I don't know, go return to knowledge from a previous job or gain some advice from a previous employer. Absolutely. You're gonna have to, there could also be this energy of having to go to overcome, like, in order to overcome the competition, there's a need to go stick by like you have an option to go unorthodox or go by the book. And I feel like that going by the book allows for something to mend in your past as well. So there is something about making sure that you're not getting, like, don't turn into this rebellious energy, or, like, you know what I'm saying, like, don't go too far out of the box trying to beat out the competition. Make sure that whatever route you go, it's going to be sustainable over a long period of time. Okay. So let's jump into your blessing of the day. There's a major transitioning happening for Sag. And there's something about just needing to observe and not get out of whack. Like, just pay attention to what people are saying. What is the blessing of the day here for Sagittarius? There's something about the color gold that is sticking out today. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, angel numbers, confirmation. There's going to be confirmations along the way today. Make sure that you're looking at those numbers, looking them up if you don't know them by heart. Really taking heed to the thought space, being conscious of your thoughts, and see what was roaming through your mind at the time of that synchronicity coming through. Stuff like that. Yeah, because I do feel like that there's a chance, like, you're being told to roll the dice. And listening to those confirmations is going to allow you to have a smooth transition here. Yeah, wow, unlimited potential. Something is unlocking for the Sagittarius collective on this day here. Whatever is ending, allow yourself to remain poised. It's not going to be easy. It may present as a challenge, but it is a challenge that you can overcome. Just take in your lessons and remember how situations have turned out in the past when you've become reactive instead of responsive. But I do feel like that there's something major, destiny. Something is ending so that you can take a chance. Something is ending so that you can take a chance today, Sag, or whenever this message finds you. All right, so let's jump into the yes/no portion, Sagittarius. Spirit, Sagittarius has a yes or no question. What is the answer? Thank you. Perfect timing in the near future, and no. Be assertive. Make sure that you're asserting your needs. And once you begin to assert your needs, I feel like that you'll begin to receive more guidance into this, the action, the timing. All right, Spirit, what is the message of love, this daily increase, as it pertains to the sign of Sagittarius? What is the message that will help Sagittarius increase their day as it pertains to their love life? Thank you. Oof. There's something to do with someone that is absolutely full of themselves. I don't know, but this is just coming in right now. I do want to say that be mindful of how you're taking care of yourself. Like, don't just take care of the outside. Don't just worry about looking good. There's something about needing to take care of the inside, because there could be some delays to manifest. Give me just a second. But I feel like there could be some type of delay to someone's manifestations because of some type of health issue. Okay, so whatever it is that is being manifested, even if it's not manifesting in the actual form of a physical health concern, I do feel like that the condition of the manifestation is not whole, because it's more or less been worried about what it looks like versus what it functions like. What is the message of love here for the sign of Sagittarius? You could be having, someone could be proposing some type of date to you very soon. I'm not going to lie, Sag. I'm going to have to do some clarification on this love message. Where are we at? We're only at 16. I feel like that there is someone around you, Sagittarius. It does not necessarily have to be, but we do have Earth sign on the board. I feel like that there could be some distance between you and someone, right? In your love life. I feel like insecurities are leading the way. There's that Page of Wands, which is at the bottom of the deck over here. You got to pay attention to these details, okay? Whatever is coming in, there's a need to pay attention to the details. Yeah. I do feel like that there could be a Leo, a Sagittarius. It could be another Sagittarius. It could also be a Leo or Cancer or this Earth sign here. So basically I have fire and water, fire, water, earth here. I do feel like someone is coming off. I do feel like that someone is not really very optimistic about something coming back together here. Okay? It's like someone's not sure if they really have an opportunity with you, and so I feel like that there is some type of overindulgence energy. There is something about someone here being full of themselves, and if they feel like that they're not gonna be like, if they, because of some type of pessimistic perception that they have about making this work, closing the distance between the two of you all, then I feel like that this person may become overindulgent. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let me clarify the distance card. Yeah, see, Judgment in the reverse. I don't feel like that you're going to be able to I don't know about it, Sagittarius, because I feel like that this is something. Okay, so I feel like there's someone from your past here, if we're relating all of this together, okay? I feel like that there's a transition that is happening inside of a connection, and I feel like that there is like there's distance between the two of you all, right? And I feel like that there is some type of, excuse me guys, give me one moment. I do feel like that someone is curious about closing this distance up here, okay? But there's a pessimistic perception, like someone has a pessimistic eyesight. They don't feel too confident about this. I don't feel like that's going to stop them from seizing the opportunity. But because of their lack of optimism here, they could be somebody could be, I don't know, increasing the people on their roster here. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that if you want this person to come in out of the code, then you're gonna have to become very clear on what it is that you want from this. Give me more on distance, because I feel like that if you try to, like, if you're not clear about some type of distance here, it's gonna that Ten of Swords. During the distance, someone could have had a bad judgment call, and this could have been something that already took place. Somebody could be resisting some sort of change. Who is this? How is Sagittarius? We got the Six of Wands. It could be that Leo, guys. It's someone that it's like it wasn't easy to be, like, for the two of you all to be together. Y'all had to break out of the box. You know what I'm saying? It's not valued. Some people don't like y'all to being together. People won't like y'all being together. And it scares this person, makes this person nervous. And that's when this person begins to put distance in between the two of you all. Queen of Cups here. This can be nurtured. This can be nurtured. But it is all in perfect timing. And it's a matter of how you react. There could be some sort of betrayal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person was pessimistic about this connection, went out and made a decision about a connection. And it, you know. I don't know why I'm stuck on this one. I feel like that, I feel like that someone is afraid that the fun is out of, like, whatever distance happened, when it comes back together, is the fun gone from it? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave that message there, though, Sagittarius. Yeah, look, the World card. Is it, like, what's the next level to this now? Like, I don't feel like the fun is done, but I do feel like that it has to be taken to a new level. And someone's worried about if it is, someone's not very hopeful. They're in despair about that. Prioritize your self-care right now. Make sure that you're not doing so much for others. You deserve love, and you have to allow it to come to you. You don't have to be the reactive person all the time. Allow your, in order to be responsive, you have to have something to respond to. And then it says trust the guidance you're receiving. And then there is a need to be honest with yourself, because I don't feel like that someone here is being honest with themselves. Like, it's okay to be honest with yourself and do what you want. It doesn't matter what people think about it. It doesn't fucking matter. There's a level of protection around it. There's protection that you will be able to see, and there's protection that will just blend in. You won't even know, like you won't be able to see it, but you'll know it. Okay? I love you, Sagittarius. I hope that this offered you the guidance that you seek. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Love and light, guys.